Hello my fruity friends, how are you today? Welcome to another video. I'm happy that you're here. I hope that you get inspired. My name is Eva and I'm a yoga teacher, laughter yoga leader, health enthusiastic, and I love to share my experiences with you. And today's video I'm gonna be sharing some experiences that I've had with the celery juice. So I've been doing celery juice now for 38 days today. It's over 5 weeks. Every morning I take a bunch of celery, wash it and juice the whole thing and drink it. It's about half a liter of juice depending on the celery, how juicy it is or how much there is in this one bunch, but about half a liter of celery juice, and then you drink it to an empty stomach. You have to strain all the fibers out of the juice because you want it to be fiber free so that it's easy for your body to just suck it in and take all the minerals and nutrition and everything that there is, like. And then you wait for about 15 to 30 minutes and then you can have your breakfast. So I've been doing that. And why in the world would you want to drink celery juice? It tastes terrible, doesn't it? Like, oh. I remember I didn't enjoy eating celery, and I still don't really like eating celery. It's not like my favorite thing to do, but juicing it has been quite an experience because I didn't think that it would taste as good as it does. It's kind of like sweet but still salty, and especially when you keep your celery in the fridge and you take it from the fridge, it's cold, and when you juice it, it's gonna be cold, the juice, and it's so nice to drink. So it has been quite a nice experience. It hasn't been like which I thought it would be, but I wanted to give it a try because I've been following a lot of people on Instagram and YouTube about celery juice. There's this guy, this amazing human being here on this earth brought to us by some divine powers, and he has written a lot of books about celery juice and healing diet and healing properties of fruits and vegetables, and he's the medical medium. You have to check him out on Instagram. He has like almost 2 million followers, and they're all doing the celery juice, and I've been following him for about 2 months now or something, and he has such amazing information and recipes, and I'm just super inspired by him, and I'm making all his recipes. Like yesterday I was baking these oat cookies with raisins, like gluten-free and low fat, and so good. So very nice recipes, healthy recipes for you to try out. And also his story is very interesting. His name is Anthony Williams, and he has lots of books where he shares his story, where he gets all his information, but that's a whole other thing. But I want you to go check him out because that's a true inspiration. Yes. So my experience with the celery juice, over 5 weeks, done it every morning on an empty stomach, and yes, I've enjoyed. I love doing the juice. I love making it. I love how it sets my day to a healthy thing. Like doing it first thing in the morning, it sets me up for a very healthy day onward as well. So I'm really motivated to do a lot of like clean eating, vegan eating, and like juices. I've been adding a lot more juices to my routine. Like now I'm drinking this amazing orange juice, which I juiced with my beautiful juicer. I love my juicer. So this is my breakfast, and oranges now are on season, so you should buy them. They're very cheap and very sweet, and they're best now. Yeah, so I've been adding a lot more juices and smoothies and like very simple foods to my diet. Because I think it's because of the celery, because it's kind of like this snowball effect. Like you do one small thing and it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you add all these good foods to your diet. until there's no room for the junk food. So there's a amount of food that you can eat and then you can't eat more than that. Of course you could, but I feel satiated with what I'm having, so I feel like I've been eating a lot less junk food or like not so healthy food, but more of like fruits and vegetables and potatoes and rice. My favorite food has lately been rice with hummus and curry. So that has been my, like, I could eat that like, and also potatoes with hummus or avocado. It's like amazing. It's so good, so simple, so easy, and especially because I'm alone, I live alone, I prepare food only for myself. So I used to make all these big like bean, chili, red lentil soups and like a huge amounts, and then I would eat those for like 5 days in a row and freeze them and then you know, just eat them all the time. And now I haven't done that, though I love that routine as well, but I like this one too. So it's good to have many routines which you can do when you get bored because I am a person that gets bored really easily, so I need a lot of variety in my food, even though I want to keep it simple and healthy. But it's nice, I love it. And I also feel amazing. I feel like I have a lot of energy, and I actually feel a little bit frustrated with my work because my work feels too easy. It's like I need more challenge with my work. I work with kids, and even though there is challenges, but I still feel like I need more. Like I get bored and I get frustrated, and I don't know. Yeah. Well, I have a lot of energy. And yes, other thing that's been really nice has been that I have a lot of dreams. I remember my dreams a lot. Like yesterday I was sleeping. I had a long nap during the day because it was Saturday, it was my day off, and I was just resting at home, and I was dreaming during that nap. Like I could remember the dream, and it was really emotional. I was crying in that sleep, so I don't know what kind of subconscious work I'm working at the moment in my head, in my dreams, but there's definitely something happening there, and it's not this, I haven't experienced something like this before. I'm dreaming so much more. Also my skin is amazing. It's like I've never had like a very severe acne or like many cysts or things like that, but my skin is very oily. It tends to be oily, and I tend to have a lot of blackheads and like build-up in my skin, and also some reddish, not so big cysts, but you know. And now my skin is very clear, very soft and smooth, and as you can see, there's not any pimples anywhere. It's like, I'm sure there's like a small ones, but they don't bother me at all. It's like, that's super, that's just super. It's like I haven't used makeup in many years in my skin because I've just accepted it as it is and just fallen in love with my skin, because it hasn't always been like this. I started having pimples when I was like 9 years old. I remember I still have those pictures in my closet somewhere, where like at school we had take these pictures and I have like spots, and of course when you're a kid you tend to scratch them and you know, your hands all over your face and you're scratching and because you just want to get rid of them, and they're bothering you, and so it gets worse. And yeah, so I've had that for my entire not childhood, but when I was a teenager and adult. So the vegan diet definitely helped with that a lot. So ever since I became like a very health conscious vegan, like almost 7 years ago, my skin has been really good. But now it's even like so much better. I'm gonna show you a picture of before and after the celery juice. Okay, what else? What else is there to say? Yeah, I don't crave for much of junk food. I already talked about that. So I'm eating a lot cleaner, and I feel like there's not much room for for any other foods that I'm already having. So there's no room for junk foods. Also, yeah, I feel hydrated. I feel I have more energy. I feel I have more clarity and more focus. And of course, there's one thing that I'm not quite enjoying, and it's that I feel like I'm more aware of my emotions. Like I tend to get depressed a lot and anxious. So I feel like they, even though at moments I feel like they're gone and that they're getting better. But before I used to like do things to ignore them, to numb myself out of those feelings. And now I feel like they're coming up, and I'm like facing them. I'm more aware of those feelings. I'm more aware of them, and I'm just dealing with it, not running away from them. And I know it's a good thing. It's a good thing, like in the long run. But now it's been a little bit of a struggle. But I'm still doing it. I'm still working on it, and just letting that shit go. Yes, so those are my benefits of the celery juice. I'm still going to continue on with it. I'm gonna be traveling to India in 2.5 weeks, so obviously I'm not gonna be juicing there. I'm not gonna take my juicer with me and my celery with me, no. So there's gonna be a break of my celery juice then, and it's interesting to see how I feel when I'm not having my celery juice. I'm gonna be there for like 11 or 12 days. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how it works out. But the trip is gonna be amazing. It's a yoga, happy Jack yoga training, spiritual immersion. So many good experiences coming to my way. Can't wait to meet all the people there, and it's amazing. I also wanted to share a little bit more about the celery juice. Who has invented it, and who's the person behind the celery juice movement, because it's huge. Millions of people are doing it, are trying it out, are doing it, are like really living it. So I wanted to share, there's this guy, this amazing human being called Anthony, I think it's Anthony William. He has written a lot of books about not just celery juice, but like overall health and healing foods. And he has a very interesting story. I really recommend following him on Instagram. He's medical medium, and also on YouTube he has videos and a lot of like inspiring recipes, inspiring stories, inspiring testimonials about people who are really healing from severe conditions. Like I want to read a little bit about the celery juice here in his website. You can also read it here. It's medicalmedium.com. The global celery juice movement. For decades, a grassroots global healing movement has been building, drinking 16 ounces of straight celery juice on an empty stomach every morning. Today, millions of people around the world are participating and experiencing the benefits for themselves. Why? Because celery juice, when consumed in the right way, is a powerful and miraculous healing remedy, and people are noticing the benefits it provides, such as clearer skin, improved digestion, less bloating, sustained energy, better mental clarity, weight loss, and stable moods, just to name a few. People are healing from all kinds of acute and chronic illnesses, including Hashimoto's, thyroiditis, eczema, psoriasis, acne, SIBO, constipation, chronic fatigue syndrome, blood sugar issues, migraines, acid reflux, high blood pressure, addictions. Addictions. I have many addictions. Adrenal issues, gout, allergies, autoimmune conditions, and countless others from drinking plain celery juice daily. The birth of a healing movement. Anthony William, the medical medium, began sharing about the health benefits of drinking straight celery juice on an empty stomach when he was a child in 1975. For decades, he has recommended this healing herbal medicine. That's right, celery is a herb, not a vegetable. To hundreds of thousands of people, both clients and other people, he has helped along the way. Word has gotten out organically over the years as people personally experienced the benefits of celery juice and shared it with others. Yes. There's a lot of info here, so you can come here and read it yourself, and there's a lot of testimonials and stuff like that, so I really recommend it. And even if you don't start drinking celery juice, I still recommend Medical Medium's books because they're so inspiring and so eye-opening, and just another like point of view where you can see health and healthy eating. So that's why I was so inspired. He's been inspiring me to eat healthy foods again, and I have been eating healthy foods. It's not that I haven't, but sometimes you just lack the motivation to do it. But yeah, I love him. I love his work. Thank you so much for watching, and leave any comments you have down below, or questions, or if you have you tried celery juice or juicing in whatever, and if you have, what is the benefits that you have experienced? Share in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video.